Hello and welcome back. Amadeus is here. Okay, today we're going to create like this workflow in which we can change the mood of environmental and exterior images, like those type of landscape images, exterior images, and etc. This workflow is based on like my previous workflow, just small tweaks. First of all, we're not going to use like a custom painted image. We're going to use YOLO World to segment and mask our wanted area, which will be the sky. Okay. Second of all, we are going to use ipadapter for our workflow because like if I use only iclight, it doesn't create like the desired effect. Okay, so basically it will be an IP adapter combo with like IC light, and it's giving an amazing results, and you're going to see in a minute. So basically we are going to create like a different loader group, and we are going to process like a different processing group also. Okay, let's start. I will start from last video's workflow because basically I started it from scratch and there is not that much difference. Okay, so let's load it. My last video workflow was looked like something like this, in which we had like the custom painted light image. Yeah, just before we start, the most important set of nodes we are going to use today are just from Who's Who, which is called the YOLO World and Efficient SAM, segment anything. It's just like a way for AI to segment the image and mask it. I'm going to paste like those two links anyway, or you can just download it from Manager. If you go to install custom nodes, you can just find the YOLO World anyway from Who's Who, or you can just download it by CMD from GitHub and Hugging Face. I'm going to just copy those two links in the description. Okay, so first things first, in the image loader group, we're not going to use like those images or the switch even. We're going to use a different type of workflow. We are going to use our loader image, of course. So we are going to load our image here, in which is image I created in Confi also with a sunset type of image. Also, we are going to have another load image in which we are going to use the reference image for IP adapter. So we're going to have a set image node, set, and let's call this reference mood image. Okay, perfect. Okay, just for the sake of being clean, let's put this here and let's put this here. So everything is just clean and organized. Let's put this like this, like that. Perfect. Okay. Our next step would be just loading our light mask. If you remember last time, our light mask was just like a mask with like a black or like a black and white or colored image, which does feed in the latent image here, which is basically I used to mask it manually, but I want to mask the sky automatically. How can we use that? There are sets of nodes which use like segment anything by Meta, I think, the research and models, which is called YOLO, which is I think the best type of segmentation masking that was released. Let's just search for YOLO. Okay, when we search for YOLO, we have like those three like nodes. We are going to use YOLO ESAM, and we're just going to put it here. Okay, when we load it, we have like couple of inputs. The first input, if you can just like drag, is going to give us YOLO World Model Loader Zoo. You're just going to load it. For this node, we have like 3 models: small, medium, and large. We're going to choose the large. I'm going to make a video for the segmentation also soon, but just for the sake of this video, just follow my steps. And also for the ESM A model, segmentation model, we are gonna just like take this like this, drag it, and choose ESAM model loader. And we're going to choose CUDA instead of CPU. Those two models are just also should be downloaded from the website here, or from Confi, from the manager. But I'm going to do a video on like the YOLO anyway, okay? And for the image, which image do we want to segment or just like detect? Our input image. So we're gonna drag our input image into the image. And last thing, we just want to have a preview for our image and preview for our mask, but we cannot just preview a mask, so we have to convert first. I'm sorry, I don't want this. Convert mask to image. Okay, perfect. We're gonna take it and then preview. Perfect. Now we have most of our nose. Maybe we can just like view how those stuff looks like without the processing. Let's choose sky. Basically, you write here what you want to segment. So that model is basically text to mask. Okay, let's view prompt. It's going to load the model and just segment it. Let's wait a bit. Aha! See what it did? It basically segmented our. It just detected. Like, see, our sky is not like purple. This is just like the mask. So it segmented our sky. But it removed our sun, and I don't want this. So basically, I can just like to have multiple selections. You can just have comma and then like write sun. Let's try again. It didn't detect it. Let's maybe just put it back and let's try again. Okay, if it doesn't detect our sun, maybe we have to lower this threshold. Confidence threshold is basically like, it's like the model saying, I'm confident this percent that is a sky. So basically, if we want the model to detect, we just lower it. So maybe let's try 0.01 and let's try again. Okay, it detected our sun because our sun was like 0.0443. Okay, perfect. But at the same time, it detected our sun, but it has like this weird like part of the sun which is not detected. So just to solve this issue, I just like add a blur image no Gaussian blur mask, not this one. So let's image goes no, there was like a grow yes, grow mask with blur. This one. Basically for this one you can just take the mask and you can just expand it by certain amount of pixels, let's say 3 pixels. And also we can blur it by certain type of amount of pixels, let's say 3 also. And let's convert this mask, which is blurred, into an image. And let's check. Okay. Aha. So it just expanded this area, this mask with 3 pixels and it blurred. You can notice here a little bit of blur. So basically we just like take it here just for the sake of organization, and let's have this preview image. So basically here we have the mask, which will be used as a light image in the latent space, and here we have the preview of the segmentation. Like we don't use this image, this is just for the preview sake, okay? Second of all, we have here our reference image, which will be used in ipadapter. I've prepared a sky image. You can use any sky, of course, but that's the mood like I prepared. I will just, it's just also will be in my Patreon for free. You can just join my Patreon. You can have all of my files, okay? You just put it here. Ah, perfect. So basically what I want to do is like to have like this mood transfer to this image. Okay? Okay, let's go to the second step, which is adding like the IP adapter. If you don't know the IP adapter, it's like a set of nodes, which is a must-have, which was done by Matteo. He's a very famous guy on YouTube. Also, you can just check his channel, or you can just go to the manager and search for IP adapter. Maybe I will do like a tutorial also for IP adapter. Okay, let's remove like this mask light group because this was for our last workflow, and let's just increase the size here. Okay, let's have it like that. And let's have this like that also. Okay, perfect. Okay, for our processing group, let's open this already. This is just a preview group. We'll just leave it as it is. Let's open our processing group. Okay, in our processing group, we have like this error, which is no set node found for light shape input. This appears because I just deleted the shape mask light. So let's just like delete this. We don't need it. We need our get input light image, which is basically this node, which just feeds to like this one. Okay. So we're going to just delete our any switch because we only will use one image. We're going to use to delete the remap image range. We don't need it that much also. Or maybe let's just leave it at 1 if we use it later or something. But we can just delete this. Okay. We have our variant code. We have our image resize. Everything is just like as last workflow. The only thing we'll just add an IC adapter, but before the IC light. If you add it after IC light, it will just distort the image like a normal IP adapter type of image. So basically, we're just going to take our IC light like this, and we're going to add IP adapter advanced. Perfect. Okay. For this IP adapter advanced, we have a couple of inputs. The first one is our model. Second one is IP adapter. Third one is our image. And then we have like the clip vision. And we don't need the attention mask or image negative for this workflow. Okay, first things first, we just, before you don't input like the model directly into IP adapter, we just like drag the IP adapter and load the IP adapter unified loader. This one has 2 nodes. We can just take our model here, and we don't need to input the IP adapter as it's loaded from here. And we are going to use like either the light or the standard, since this workflow just uses Stable Diffusion 1.5, and we're going to plug our model into models. Okay, perfect. Perfect. And then we are going to take the model and just plug it into our IC light. See, so it's basically conditioning our generation before it went into the IC light. Okay, this is very important, not after, before. Okay, perfect. Okay, for our image, we just want our reference image, which is this one. This is the mood which I want, which will be loaded into the IP adapter. We already did like a set node for this, so we're gonna just do like a get. And we're going to choose our reference mood image, and we're going to plug it into image. Perfect. And for our clip vision, we're just gonna take it like that and load clip vision loader. For this one, we're just going to use, I think, H because it works with SD 1.5. Let's just organize everything. Everything looks neat and tidy. Maybe we were just gonna put this here and just this. Okay. I just don't like to see all of the wires, so just let it like that. Perfect. OCD. Next level. Anyway. Perfect. Now we are going to test what's happening. Okay? Hopefully we don't encounter any errors, but if we encounter, we're going to solve it anyway. And let's try. Let's hit Q prompt and let's try if everything is working as intended or not. Aha, we didn't feed the image into like our... Okay. Let's bring the convert mask into image, because this one will be feeded into our image resize here, which will also feed into the input light image. Let's Q prompt. Aha. We can see here, like, we have our image, but it's not yet perfect. What can we do to just make it? What can we do? We can just delete this parallel gel lighting, and we can just write a prompt which matches our reference, our vision for the mood change. So let's say dusk, desaturated, blue clear sky. Because remember, like, we are conditioning our sunset image with like a blue dusk, in which sometimes the conditioning is gonna meet like in a middle point based on our IP adapter strengths. And if we increase our IP adapter strengths, the image falls apart. So we have to push the conditioning with our text conditioning. Understand? So don't try to write lots of conditioning, text conditioning, because it's like pushing the image generation into two different directions. Okay, perfect. And for our IP adapter, I like to use like a range, a weight value of 0.7. For our IP adapter, I like to use for this type of flow from 0.6 to 0.8, more or less. Don't make it stronger. It will make the image not good. It will just, the generation will just fall apart. Okay. We can change also the start at and end at, but let's try where are we right now. Okay. Let's check. Okay, that is pretty good. But actually, that's pretty good. It follows our reference correctly. See, we have like this warm tones, the blue sky, everything. But maybe we can just decrease our end at value at 0.8 and this one at 0.2, and let's look how it looks like. Okay, it follows our image, but not necessarily that great. Let's push this back at 0.1 and let's put this at 0.75, for example, and this one 0.9. Let's try again. Okay, I like this image better, and more or less it follows our reference, like this dusk mood. So basically you can just follow any type of image, any type of mood, and you can change it based on like those types of variables, which is like the loader is a text, the text conditioning, and the IK adapter. And remember, don't put the IK adapter after the IC light, before the IC light, because if you put it after the IC light, it's going to break the generation and it's not going to look very good. Okay guys, I'm gonna wrap this video here. Wait for my next videos. I'm going to create amazing videos. And also like, subscribe, and you can download all the files on my Patreon. Okay, for free, just join. Okay guys, see you. Bye.